What's up, guys? Welcome back to Esk8Exchange, the podcast where we talk about electric skateboards, MBoards, board bumpers, and the convention. And actually, while filming this is convention weekend, so we're bringing a whole bunch of different people into the studio and talking with them. And it might be a little bit of a shorter episode because we don't have a lot of time. We have, we're still trying to get this event like done and prepared, all while doing podcast episodes. So it might be a little short this week. Don't freak out. We'll go back to our 45 minutes or so after all the craziness is over. But this week in this studio, we have, want to introduce yourself?
Fred from Esk8Unity.
Yeah, so you guys probably know him from Instagram. I've been following you for a hot minute.
Instagram, YouTube, and do you do TikTok or do you?
I just started it just to
try.
Just to do certain edits because it has like a certain amount of vibration transitions that I like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's really it.
Cool. Yeah, I feel you. I got to get more into TikTok for sure.
People keep telling me to get into it.
Yeah, no, you have to. I mean, as a business owner, I feel like I really have to. And I just haven't done it, and I really need to, but
yeah, I
don't know. It's
There's
fun.
no like G-string riding skateboard videos. There's enough of those. There's enough of those out there. Yeah.
There's all kinds of crazy.
We don't need any more of those.
So you traveled in. You flew in today.
No,
Yeah,
You just landed from New Jersey.
Yeah,
You just landed. So you went Newark to LAS.
Yep.
Or what is it?
5-hour flight.
5 hours. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not direct. That's cool.
Yeah, and United is way better than these cheap other airlines.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
my
sure.
God.
Much better.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
that's
like you were like chilling out. You were gonna watch a movie.
Yeah, for
Had
sure.
some
But
leg
there
room.
was this couple in front of me that were almost puking their
Oh,
brains
no.
out.
No.
It was so bad.
Oh jeez.
So
At least they weren't next to you.
No, they were in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least they weren't behind you.
No,
So like in front is better.
for sure.
So okay. Well, I'm super stoked that you made the trip out here. You believed in the event enough to actually book a flight and come out here.
Sure.
So that's super cool. So thank you for doing that.
Excited to be here, man.
Yeah, it's super exciting. So we wanted to talk about like the differences in riding, like in here in the West Coast. Well, I guess we're West Coast. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
West enough.
West enough. I mean, we're almost California versus the East Coast. Like, so have you ridden out here before? Have you been out here enough to riding, or are you just strictly East Coast?
Yeah, man. I mean, I started Esk8 a little bit over a year and a half. So no, I mean, I've been to Cali before, but I wasn't skating then.
Okay.
So no.
So it'll be an interesting time when we do the group ride Saturday night. But how is the East? Like, I feel like the Esk8 scene in the East Coast is actually like a little bit more tight. Like, you guys got nice groups out there.
So what's cool about the area that at least I'm in is a lot of residential and urban areas.
Yeah.
And then if I take a 55-minute drive, I'm in New York City.
Yeah.
And that's just a whole new.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of different traffic, whether you want to stay in the bike lane or you can ride in between cars. And the cars, they don't even honk at you because it's so normal.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the 90s, they had little gas moped scooters dipping in and out, delivering food. So now everybody has PEVs everywhere. So it's normal there.
Well, and the speed limits are relatively low over there, like 25, right, in the city?
Yeah, so if you're on any PEV doing 25, you're blasting through.
Right.
Cars,
so like here in Vegas, all the speed limits are 45 around here, and no one drives 45. They're all driving 55.
Even residential's 35, I think.
Yeah,
like
it's
on most of the
streets. I would never go out and ride on the street. I would in a group, but by myself to commute, it's too scary for us. Like you'll definitely get hit by a car out here.
Well, that's how it is in most parts of New Jersey.
Right.
Yeah, so like I need to go on certain back roads where
Right.
the speed limits are around 35, 25, but there's almost no cars around. There's just a bunch of nice houses.
Right.
Practice slides or any just basic moves you want to try out.
That's cool.
Yeah, so he's like a street wheel connoisseur. So even you know, like there are some roads out here, I'm telling you, they're like the smoothest, most beautiful things you've ever seen in your life. But like you guys are riding on half gravel and
well, the snow, man. The snow beats up those roads.
Yeah. We get a lot of snow, there's a lot of salt, and there's terrible roads. Roads. I normally would drive to spots that have better roads to film.
Okay, yeah.
But if I'm not filming, me and my buddy will just go wherever and we'll find good roads, but there's a lot of bad roads as well.
What does the salt do to your boards over time? Have you seen like any major downside or any like major maintenance issues that you maybe would have with the salt all the time that maybe we wouldn't have or experience here?
I don't think so because
Just
I
dirty.
I always clean them up
Okay.
afterwards.
So you're keeping after your stuff pretty good. Okay. Because I could see the salt really going through bearings quick.
Oh yeah.
I could see that potentially happening, but I don't
Another
know.
problem I have is I have so many different sets of wheels that I don't keep them on for so long.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
It's like a 24-hour rule. It seems like on your board. It's like,
I gotta switch them out.
You were on here 24 hours. Okay, bye.
How many sets of wheels do you think you have?
Maybe 40.
Oh my gosh.
That's only currently. Did you like sold a stash?
I sold a lot.
That's nuts, dude.
I was all proud of myself at one point because I was like, I think I have like 6 or 7 sets. And I'm like, I kind of covered everything. And one day he like flashed this picture of his like a shelf, and I'm like, what? He's got like 12 sets of the same. Fred, why do you have the same wheels in that many sets? And it's like, I don't know, I just love them. So I have that.
Because you have different amounts of boards. And all of them feel different.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
So having different setups with different wheels on different boards, it's a lot of fun.
And you don't know unless you try it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just
Right.
assume, well, I'm going to put cloud wheels on, and so I know this is going to be a better ride.
Yeah.
It's not always the
Yeah,
case,
no,
man.
for sure. A lot of the times it surprises me, and I figure out something that I actually love, and I didn't think I'd love at all.
Right.
Yeah.
What would you say on average? What's your favorite set of wheels, you think?
85 millimeter Kagwamas.
The blues?
No, the orange.
Orange. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Blues are up there.
Yeah. You know what? The thing about I just love the way the blues look.
Oh,
they're the prettiest wheels. To date, prettiest wheels I've ever seen.
I agree.
But sometimes it's like I wish I could have the blue, but in a different durometer rating.
For sure. I agree.
But it's what it is, Whatever.
I've never ridden them.
Big wheel wise.
Really? You've never ridden them?
I've never. No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got to change that.
Yeah. Dude, I have a whole rack of them. You can have a set. Yeah.
Can I have a set?
Yeah. Dude, why not? Might as well. Send them home with you.
Big wheels wise, I would say boosted 105s, though.
Okay. You like those. Yeah. Those are nice. Yeah. I have not tried those. I've seen them. When they first came out, I was like, the marketing they did with them, they would like give on the cracks, like they would show that they would like deform a little bit. They'd flex. Yeah, I guess flexing would be the word to use. I thought that was really cool. How's the range on those? Not bad?
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's good.
It has a wider contact patch, and the roll is pretty good free roll. So
that's pretty cool.
Never had any complaints on it.
So are you just not a fan of pneumatic in general?
No, I like pneumatic.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, 6-inch. Cool. I don't really like to go for 7.
Yeah,
but
I
just tried off road like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a fun. It's fun.
So I gotta give that more of a shot this summer.
Yeah, like 7 inches is pretty much where I've maxed out as well. I haven't really gone with 8s ever. I'm just not at a certain point. It just gets so clunky and looking. I don't know.
I've kind of hit the whole range.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because you're good with anything.
I've tried them all. Yeah, I feel like I've tried them all. Obviously, minus the orange Kagwamas.
Yeah. What I like about ATs is if I'm doing a group ride in the city and it's a night ride, there's potholes just everywhere. And I'm not familiar with their roads.
Right.
It's different if I'm riding in my town.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going, but if we're blasting at 30-something miles per hour on a group ride, I need ATs because I don't know what I'm going to hit.
Right, yeah. I'll be riding ATs this weekend for sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, I am from here, but I haven't done this ride we're about to do. Yeah. I haven't went and ridden down on the strip.
We'll see who listens, but we put this ride together. None of us have ridden this route.
We have not.
So I looked at my sports tracker app one day, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I know this road. We can go this way, and then we can go that way. Oh, now we're on the strip. Yeah. Next thing I know, so the full ride is 18 miles.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're gonna rip. But there's
like
there's kind of gonna be 2 rides. So there's gonna be
a turnaround point,
like 9-10 mile turnaround, which will basically be 4.5 out, and then you'll just take the same back, head back to downtown, and then the bigger one will be, on the strip, off the strip. We're gonna go all the way to the Vegas sign.
Gotcha.
We're gonna try.
It's gonna be a deep one.
So Saturday and Sunday is gonna be the same route.
So only Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night is when we're gonna hit the strip.
I'm sure there'll be an unofficial ride Sunday night, but
I think there's like 3 or 4 we've seen already. There's definitely one tonight.
I think we're just letting people break off into their own groups at that point.
Yeah, I mean, we can only organize so much, and realistically, like, not everybody wants to do what we want to do. So
yeah, for sure.
We have a secret, like a homies ride tonight, but
by
the time this airs, I'll tell anybody who's. If you weren't invited, then fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just a couple of my buddies that are coming into town, and they're going to be helping us, set up kind of like how you guys are hanging out. So
yeah, for sure.
Versus everybody already tonight.
Yeah, Okay, so back to you and wheels and stuff. Have you had a set of the 95s from Orangutan? Have you gotten a set?
No, but
I just learned that these existed literally yesterday.
So I've been talking to Super Beast about a board, and they were supposed to send me one out, and then they figured out a bug and they want to do some, some upgrades and stuff.
Okay.
Like that.
How did they have those things?
Yeah, where
are they?
Why aren't they releasing them?
I've been actually talking to Orangutan / Loaded for a while about that, and they won't really tell me. But I told them, like, listen, if you need any help, I'm your wheel guy with e-skate wise,
right?
Not your longboarder skaters are insanely.
Is it because they're not in the e-skate market? You think
they are though? They have an electric skateboard. Loaded has
right. They have unlimited X.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, they're a hub though.
It's hub,
so it doesn't.
For what I'm told, those are the best hub sleeves there are. Which,
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bustin has really good sleeves too. The Bustin.
Oh yeah, I believe that too.
Yeah.
There's a couple hub motor boards out there that are worth something.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a couple that I'm like, but yeah. So I just want a set of those 95s. Like a couple months back or a few months back, they were uploading pictures of these like pixelated wheels, and they're about to drop these wheels. I'm like, oh, here we go. Finally, it's something bigger than 85. Maybe we'll get 95s or 97s or something. And then it was just some like 65 millimeter wheel with just a really, really wide contact patch. I'm like, oh, that doesn't help us.
I know what you're talking about.
I was like, no, I don't want those. I like the longboarding world was thrilled about them, but I was like, no, that's not. I don't care about those.
I think those are the fat free or the.
I'll know it when you say it.
I think it's called something like hip or something like that.
Something weird. I can't remember what they are now, but they were just really, really wide wheels.
Yeah.
Or wider than they've ever done them, or something like that. But
gotcha.
But they just weren't. It didn't pertain to us at all. But I was like, dang, because I really wanted those. But that's okay.
I'm starting to realize that 97, like the Evolves, are a good middle
ground.
Yeah, I put them on the Hurricane the other day, and the performance is just really good.
That's cool.
It keeps the acceleration and the top speed.
Okay.
You go with the Kagwamas, your top speed is shot.
Yeah, I think 97's I think just 97 millimeters in general is a nice sweet spot.
For sure.
We've got the 97s in our shop, and I don't think I'd go with any other size.
No.
I would love to get like a 110 or something eventually.
Yeah.
Just because, but dude, wheel molds are so expensive.
Yeah.
Holy hell,
mold,
yes.
Like, you get a wheel that big, it has to be so soft, and it's very seldom you don't see chunking issues on those big guys.
The issue with wheel mold is that, you think a mold for a wheel, it's a single, but they want to make your mold that can produce dozens of wheels in one shot. So because they don't want to sit there and fill the same mold thousands of times. They want to just mass produce. So like your mold ends up being massive, and it's just like, I think it's like $5,000 to $7,000 for a mold or something for wheels, and it's just like you know how many wheel sets I'd have to sell to make that money back. Yeah. So it's just like, it has to be like really groundbreaking for it to be worth it. But I would love to do that one day.
I don't necessarily think urethanes are like a dying breed at all.
No.
It's just they're not as preferred, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no, for sure.
When I posted a few stories, I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. But on Instagram, I once in a while I'll put like polls out, and it seems like that about 70% of people will go with ATs over streets, which I think is probably correct. I think that's probably
grip,
about
the
accurate.
comfort, it's all there.
Yeah. Like I was a urethane dude forever, and I was resisting that switch forever. But when I did it though, once I went, I was like, oh, this is pretty nice.
Boards have gotten so much faster. They're powerful. Like, truthfully, when you were doing 40 miles an hour on a Hurricane, dude. I looked at Mike and I'm like, this dude is crazy.
Yeah.
And then not only that, people would message us, hey, I saw Fred did 40. I want to go faster. And they hadn't even gotten their board yet. Like, they're like, I just ordered it. I want to go faster. What do I do?
Why though?
All right. So these dudes are doing like 45 miles an hour on, a non-racing style board. I would say like that's
that's sketchy.
Double kingpin as well.
That's sketchy. So you did the 40 miles per hour on the 29T board bumpers pulleys. Is that what you did?
The 120 clouds. Yeah.
So what could you do with the 23s? Could you you push it?
Yes,
Would the board do it?
Now the run up is pretty intense.
Because surprisingly the 29T still had pretty good power on the Meepo.
I think there's a good balance, right? Yeah. Like, again, it's kind of what we talked about, riding style. Some people like to go, short and fast. They want to go to 20 as fast as they can or whatever. But I've always found balance to be my style. But 45 is what somebody told me.
I can't even imagine
it's
that.
wild. And then we had somebody on a on a Hadian on 23s did the same thing.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
dude.
44 and a half or something.
Yeah, I didn't try the
think y'all are
23s yet. I only
nuts.
tried it on the Zeus, but I'll try it on the Hurricane. And
You
the-
have
Those are
you have
nuts.
them all, right? You got our all 5 sets.
I don't have the 36.
No, I think we got to load him up before he leaves.
Okay, yeah,
I don't have the
yeah, we'll
36, and I don't have the 58. But he did hook me up with the 58, and I had a friend that borrowed them and didn't give them back.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
That's
I don't want to get into
we'll
it.
replace them. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's like why I bought this company. I gave my brother-in-law a set, and then board bumpers went under, and I was like, "Hey, Rose, so you think I can get my pulleys back?" He's like, "Yeah, not gonna happen. You just go buy yourself another set. No big deal." So I looked up, and at the time, it was like $165 to find a set of these from some random, website.
Yeah.
I called my brother-in-law again. I'm like, "Can I please have my pulleys back?" Within 2 weeks, I think Mike and I bought the company. I'm like, "All right, bro, I don't need them."
We're good. Yeah, we're all set now. We got 100.
But even he didn't have any. Like, we had to wait for them to be made. It was
yeah, even when we bought the
broke my
company,
heart.
there was no
Yeah.
58s.
It was the only thing he didn't have stock of.
I think that's the original message I messaged you about.
Yeah.
about
Those
these
were the those are very, very popular for us
Yeah.
with Evolved Riders. It really hasn't changed. Even people that have upgraded to the Hadian, a lot of them have an older board, so they can still use those wheels.
subs, yeah.
We have wheels. We'll be maybe after the convention, like we'll be offering them in customized styles, things like that. If people
Nice.
want to do it, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So how'd you get your board here? You ship it?
Yeah, UPS.
You pick up at UPS store?
Yeah.
That worked out pretty well for you.
Yeah, it
Did
did.
you pick your board up already? You got
Yeah,
it?
well, I sent it to MGM. They have
Oh,
it.
cool.
Yeah, I called them as soon as the email sent, like,
Yeah.
hey, your board shipping out. I called them within an hour. I'm like, hey, guys, you guys got 2 boards there. It's sitting there, right? Like, I was just.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I was just making
Also, you
sure.
shipped directly to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that was an easy process.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. I mean, I know hotels do it. I've just never done it. And I
yeah.
didn't know. So our official recommendation was to ship it to a UPS store and just pick it up. But then that involves an Uber ride there and back. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever.
Is there one around here for Monday when I ship it back?
There is. There's well, they're everywhere. I mean, we've got a ton
I
of
would
them.
say I wouldn't be
UPS stores.
surprised if there's one within like a quarter mile.
Yeah, they're
of
everywhere.
where you guys are.
For
Cool.
sure. I will recommend, though, buy your shipping label online, because if you walk into a store, all the stores are individual franchises and they mark up shipping. So
Damn.
buy it online, label it, and then walk into a store.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So don't buy the shipping labels in store unless you really, really love your UPS store and you want to support them. But other than that, just do it online and save yourself some money.
Small business secrets.
Yeah, for sure. Don't
Write that down.
I've walked into a UPS store and I've watched someone pay like $700 to ship something to Australia before, and it was like a box of clothes. I was like, I was just like, I was speechless. I was standing there just like, what? How many hundreds of percent?
Just
did
a
you
box
guys?
of clothes.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big box, but we've shipped giant boxes of parts to Australia before, and it does not cost that much money.
Right.
So I was just speechless. It
Yeah,
was
that's a lot.
insane.
That's a
So
lot.
definitely do it online first. So your Instagram, you get a lot of stuff sent out to your way, right?
Yeah.
People just send you guys stuff
Yeah.
or send you all the time.
Yeah.
What's been like the craziest thing that you've gotten? Like anything like that you just got and you're like, what the heck is this? Have you do people send you stuff unannounced ever? Or do you just things just show up for you?
We've chatted about
Oh,
it.
you chatted about it
Yeah.
first? Okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you got that was just like super cool that you loved a lot?
That I loved a lot.
Or no? Just general.
I'd probably say
'Cause if I feel like you've got a lot of experience with all these different brands.
yeah.
Like I feel like very few people who could say they've ridden as many boards, as many products that you have.
For sure. I mean, in the beginning, I was buying everything myself.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
are
yeah.
still bought, some aren't.
Right.
But I'll still show my experience on it, how the board behaves. And,
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's hard. I'd have to think about it because there's so much different stuff I have just sitting around. So,
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, the Evan board's cool, but that was a cool board. Crazy amount of power, but I wish they had a little bit better cells in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think the industry's moving there. I think we're all getting up on B42As pretty soon.
I agree.
Until next year when something else comes out. But
yeah, it's whoever does it first, next.
Yeah, right.
Or next first. How do you say that?
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with
man.
us. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
You got
for sure.
long flight out here or a long trip, but it's cool to have you actually in the studio, and
It's gonna be a fun weekend.
it's gonna be a
Yeah,
fun
heck yeah,
weekend.
I'm
Yeah.
psyched.
We're talking in future tense now, but by the time you guys watch this, the event will have already happened. We'll have already probably posted our post-event podcast episode, and
hopefully
then we'll
we
be
don't have
talking.
a lot of crashes.
So it'll be like time travel.
We'll see how it goes. It'll be a little bit, it's a little time travel-y kind of. So it's weird to watch us pre-event. Anyways, again, thanks for
having me.
Thanks
guys.
for coming out.
Yeah.
You guys, thanks for watching. We'll have more guests on this coming month and everything. So keep on, hit that subscribe button. Keep watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Later, guys.